Good morning, everyone. My name is Doris Stokes, and I'm the Human Resource Manager for Allegion in our Colorado Springs facility. Welcome. We are so excited to have you with us for our first ever virtual manufacturing day. Each year, we hold this event in October to celebrate the amazing opportunities in manufacturing, and we hope to inspire some of you to pursue a career in this great industry. There are many vibrant and valuable jobs. Manufacturing, as we've definitely seen this year, is essential. Think about it. If something isn't grown, it's made. And at Allegion, our work matters. Allegion has continued operating through the COVID-19 pandemic to continue producing our essential products, which do provide safety and security at medical centers and hospitals, among many other facilities. Of course, our event this year is virtual, to help protect your health and safety, as well as the health and safety of our 500 plus local employees. As a business that's been located here for more than 43 years, health and safety is our top priority. At Allegion, we invest in our employees and facilities. If you were in person with us for a tour today, you'd see many updates to help protect our people. We have a temperature check station at the entrance to our facility. Each employee is given appropriate PPE for the day, and we are practicing social distancing in all areas of the plant. And even though you aren't here in person, we're going to spend the next 90 minutes showing you everything we can about who we are and what manufacturing careers look like. Allegion has 30 brands around the globe. You'll see many of these brands produce products in the United States. Some that we'll cover with you today include Schlage, as well as LCN, Von Duprin, TGP, Steelcraft, and Republic. We manufacture safety and security products ranging from mechanical and electronic door locks for home and public buildings to door closers, emergency exit devices, doors, frames, hinges, knobs, levers, kick plates, access control credentials, and readers, and many other solutions. While Allegion is a global company, all of our locations, our employees, and our brands are connected by a shared vision and purpose. Our vision is seamless access and a safer world. Allegion manufactures many solutions that aim to make security more convenient and keep people and their property safe. Our purpose is to create peace of mind by pioneering safety and security. Our employees are innovators, creating new and better ways to keep people safe, even adding connectivity and LOT capabilities to make our products smart. Allegion has a unique culture that reflects the shared values of our employees. We believe every voice matters, no matter your role at the company or your length of time here. Be empowered and accountable. We have 17 lock lines in our factory. Whether we are redesigning one of our legacy lines or implementing a new product line, our employees provide input and feedback to our engineers every step of the way. At our facilities, the products and solutions our people build help keep people and their property safe. We strive to embrace our be safe, be healthy value. Manufacturing jobs today are safer than ever because of the new ideas and technology. And at Allegion, our value investments have still driven us to have an incident rate that's 85% below the 2018 US industry average. Our employees are innovators, creating new and better ways to keep people safe, even adding connectivity to LOT capabilities to make our products smart. We believe working in and contributing to our communities matter too. Do the right thing and serve others, not yourself, are two values that lead us in giving back. Each year, our employees around the world are proud to directly support organizations and initiatives through donations, engagement, and thousands of hours of volunteerism. Locally, we support Habitat for Humanity, Harley's Hope, Silver Key Senior Services, and Whitefield District 3, to name a few. We invest in Gallup's engagement program regularly, sampling employee feedback. Our facility has 500 plus employees. The culture of the facility is important to everyone. We also have $250 million in annual revenue. We have a payroll of $24.6 million. We have approximately 250 visitors per year. We provide $75,000 in charitable contributions to our community, and our employees also provide 850 plus volunteer hours to the community. So next, I'd like to introduce Dan Jeffroy, our operations manager. He will be providing you more information about our business.
Thank you, Doris. Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Jeffroy, and I have the privilege of managing the operations at the Allegion facility here in Colorado Springs. We build a large variety of mechanical and electronic security products for commercial applications across the globe. Applications like K-12 schools, university campuses, large and small office buildings, and medical complexes. The production in this plant alone includes world-class brands for mechanical locks and cylinders, biometric access control devices, and programmable readers and credentials that are used all through these applications. We process about 6,000 orders and 30,000 line items a month, and our customers have the ability to order millions of different end product combinations. It's an amazingly complex and exciting field to be a part of. The products that Allegion produces, along with those of many other manufacturing industries, are considered essential to the safety, health, and economic well-being of our community and of our nation. Here at Allegion, we've taken extraordinary measures and invested thousands of dollars to allow us to continue our critical work, while ensuring that our employees remain safe every single day. We not only follow the recommended guidelines for social distancing and personal protective equipment, but have gone as far as taking production lines apart and rebuilding them to better facilitate the production or protection of our associates. At Allegion, our most important value is be safe, be healthy, and we practice that in everything we do. It's important to understand that manufacturing is very critical to the U.S. economy. In fact, manufacturing, mining, and agriculture are the only ways for a nation to truly create wealth, because these industries use natural resources combined with human ingenuity and talent and create something of greater value for society. And while there are many great career fields, everything else just moves the money around. Yet manufacturing is at a crossroads, specifically in the US, because we're facing a skills gap. 80% of manufacturers report that there's a shortage of qualified applicants for open positions. And due to that skills gap, it's now expected that there could be as many as 2.4 million unfilled positions in manufacturing by the year 2028. This creates an incredible opportunity for those of you who are smart enough to take advantage of it and to pursue a career in manufacturing. At Allegion, manufacturing jobs are centered on employee involvement, engagement, and innovation. We want your hearts and minds in addition to your hands and your time. Allegion believes that our people, combined with technological investments, are the essential elements that are needed to provide our customers with shorter delivery times and higher quality products. Today, many new technological trends are impacting manufacturing, like robotics, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. More than 12.1 million people are employed in manufacturing in the US today, and these millions of people are conceiving of life-changing ideas, and they're all making a difference in improving the lives of others. Manufacturing drives growth in our economy. For every $1 spent in manufacturing, it generates $2.74 of value in other economic sectors. Over the next decade, 4.6 million manufacturing jobs will likely be needed. And like I said before, 2.4 million are expected to go unfilled due to that skills gap. There are incredible jobs in manufacturing in a variety of areas, from production and distribution to engineering and environmental health and safety. Locally, Allegion employs 350 people in manufacturing and over 200 additional associates in other roles. If you talk to our employees, many of them have worked in a number of these roles throughout their careers and developed a variety of different skills. You'll hear some of those experiences in a panel discussion later today. And there's a bright future for manufacturing as we continue to see the introduction of new technologies. It's imperative for us to hire employees that have the desire, the knowledge, expertise, and the capability to manage and maintain these kind of investments. Allegion is ready to hire and invest in young people that want to build a career in manufacturing, and we offer internships, skilled trade apprenticeships, early career, and tuition reimbursement opportunities. Thank you for your interest and participation today, and I'd like to introduce Sarah Rios Rivera with our Human Resources team. She's going to talk a little bit about some of the other exciting things that are going on at Allegion. Sarah?
Thanks, Dan. Now that you've heard about our company, our presence in Colorado Springs, and what manufacturing looks like today, we want to give you the opportunity to see these things too. Unfortunately, we can't have you at our facility in person today, but we invite you to take a virtual tour with us, during which you'll have the opportunity to see our operations in Colorado, as well as Ohio, California, Illinois, Tennessee, Kansas, Indiana, and Washington. Take a look.
At Allegion, we believe manufacturing is both a vibrant and essential industry. With many new trends impacting what we do every day, from robotics to the Internet of Things and more, there's no doubt that the creators of tomorrow have important roles to fill in pioneering safety and security at Allegion, both now and in the future. Guided by a shared vision of seamless access and a safer world, our employees are innovators, building products and solutions that create peace of mind. As a global manufacturer with more than 30 brands in our portfolio, we invest in tools, technology, and our employees. Because of this, we have a healthy U.S. presence, where those employees build mechanical and electronic locks, emergency exit devices, door closers, steel frames, and many other security solutions that help keep people safe at work, at home, in our community, and on the move. Let's take a look at some of our essential facilities and incredible jobs. In Snoqualmie, Washington, located near Seattle, Allegion produces technical glass products, or TGP solutions. Since 1980, TGP has been supplying specialized glazing materials and systems for commercial and institutional buildings around the world. The brand is committed to helping solve challenges faced by architects, general contractors, and glaziers through its services and 2 product lines: fire-rated glass and framing, and specialty architectural glazing. You'll find these solutions at airports, schools, libraries, hospitals, and museums, among other places. TGP has exclusive agency relationships with Nippon Electric Glass, Pilkington, and RP Technic to distribute certain glass and framing product lines in North America and the Middle East. Our jobs in Snoqualmie range from assembly, with roles in fabrication, welding, and powder coating, among other key competencies, to engineering, sales, and more. Our Steelcraft brand boasts 2 locations, a West Coast service and manufacturing center just east of Los Angeles in Chino, California, where we assemble and produce custom hollow metal doors and frames, and our main plant in Blue Ash, Ohio, near Cincinnati. While we proudly produce high-quality steel doors and frames at both facilities, our long-standing manufacturing history is rooted in Blue Ash. Located there for more than 75 years, a visit to our operations showcases talented employees with expertise in materials handling, welding, laser operating, and fabrication, creating doors intended to withstand fires as well as tornado and hurricane winds. Our production process starts with order entry, configuration, scheduling, and programming, and then moves to manufacturing our doors and frames from beginning to end, with finish on the paint line before shipping. From there, they go everywhere. That's right, you'll find these doors and frames around the world too, at medical centers, schools, and commercial offices. Some of our solutions can be seen in popular gathering places too, like the Superdome in New Orleans, the State Convention Center in Washington, and Iowa's State Sports Performance Center. You'll find our products at Ohio University, the University of Michigan, and the University of Kansas too. In Security, Colorado, close to Colorado Springs, we produce keys, lock cylinders, and mechanical locks, as well as high-security credentials and biometric products, all for commercial buildings. We've operated there for more than 40 years, and our talented employees process over 100,000 parts per day and configure and test a wide array of high-security products that are distributed to customers across the globe. The site is comprised of critical roles that include engineering, fabrication, assembly, testing, distribution, and supply chain management. Our associates use innovative tools like 3D printing, high-speed precision machining, and computer-aided design programs. We're especially proud to manufacture the Schlage brand of security solutions that provide seamless access at office buildings, universities, medical centers, and other vital places through mobile credentials. Our Olathe Operations has produced mechanical lock cylinders and keys for more than 40 years in the Johnson County area. Located just outside of Kansas City, our facility includes a nearly 300,000 square foot warehouse and employees who also work in distribution, customer care, and sales. In fact, any Schlage residential lock that you see at your local hardware store, like Lowe's or Home Depot, has been supplied through our Olathe Operations. That means if you live in the United States and have a Schlage door lock on your home, it passed through our facility here. We fulfill approximately 300 orders per day and ship nearly $1 million worth of product daily from this facility. With core competencies in assembly as well as shipping and receiving, there are many incredible opportunities to play a role in delivering Allegion's vision of seamless access and a safer world. Allegion also has a strong legacy in Illinois, where we have manufactured LCN door closers at our Princeton facility on Railroad Avenue for more than 70 years. Here we've invested in state-of-the-art equipment, from CNC machines that can be programmed to run multiple processes for manufacturing multiple product lines at the same time, to cobots that work next to our people in an assembly line, driving extra flexibility and efficiency. Using this equipment requires problem-solving and troubleshooting, programming, digitization, and automation skills. You'll also find lab technicians that specialize in product testing, tool makers, and maintenance teams, all of whom play a vital role in taking our security solutions from start to finish. LCN products can be found in many high-traffic facilities such as schools, hospitals, government and correctional buildings around the world. Our creators produce 35 different series of closures and door hardware to choose from, products that have 15 to 20 years of operating life. Our Republic brand proudly operates in McKenzie, Tennessee, sitting in the northwest region of the state at the tri-point of Carroll, Henry, and Weakley counties. We've built high-quality hollow metal doors and frames there for more than 40 years, and today our talented creators produce 300,000 frames and 80,000 doors annually. You'll see our solutions everywhere from national museums in Washington, D.C. to corporate data centers on the West Coast. Our people specialize in customizing products to meet customers' exact needs. For instance, our talented employees grind down metal to prepare for a seamless door edge application, many times required for schools, hospitals, and commercial kitchens. And while our employees focus on customer needs, they've also innovated many of the ways we work to improve safety, ergonomics, quality, and efficiency. Because of that, you'll see automated processes and conveyors in McKenzie that transfer our doors and frames through different phases of production. But our people make the difference, running control stations, cutting and forming systems, paint lines, and commercial drying ovens, among other important equipment. And because we work with steel, precision welding drives our solutions to be strong and durable for years of continuous service. Rounding out our Midwest presence, we have 2 manufacturing facilities in Indianapolis, Indiana, located right down the street from each other. Operating on Toby Drive for more than 30 years and in the state for more than 100 years, we build Von Duprin and Falcon exit devices, as well as Glyn Johnson, Ives, and Zero International door hardware there. We're known for inventing the emergency exit device, as well as all of the customization we can provide for those life-saving devices today, which you'll see in nearly every public building, be it a government facility, a grocery store, a restaurant, a movie theater, a place of worship, a university, or otherwise. In fact, we produce more than 100,000 unique configurations in an average year. On any given day, we fulfill around 700 orders, requiring a cross-trained and flexible workforce with competencies in stamping, CNC machining, powder coating, plating, laser cutting, and etching. Our main line has a state-of-the-art vision system with 3D work instructions. It's so sophisticated that it detects errors and stops the line if a device is not built exactly as ordered. Our people play a critical role, through problem solving, in keeping our customers safe whenever and wherever our solutions are used. There's no doubt that Allegion employees are innovators, creating new and better ways to keep people safe. The manufacturing jobs found at our U.S. and global sites today are centered on employee empowerment, engagement, and problem solving. From assembly, engineering, IT, materials management, distribution and logistics, robotics, environmental, health and safety, toolmaking, and more, the career paths are vibrant and valuable at Allegion, and our work has never been more important.
We hope you enjoyed seeing our operations across the U.S. Importantly, if you were with us in person today, you'd also have the opportunity to speak to many of our valued employees and hear their opinions on what manufacturing means to them, as well as what the future of manufacturing looks like. Because we aren't together today in person, we asked nearly 30 of our team members from across the company, including 5 from our Colorado Springs operations, to answer a few questions for us, and we've compiled their thoughts and opinions for you today. Let's take a look.
I love working at Allegion. So many different reasons why. Not only because of the product that we are manufacturing or the various portfolio of products that Allegion overall manufactures, but as an employer, Allegion is a fantastic employer. We care about our employees. We work through our 8 values, which is very important to me.
What I love most about working at Allegion are the people.
The people. I work with a great group of people.
The good thing is the people, the engagement.
You know, you can walk through here on any given day and somebody's going to have a smile on their face, carry on a great conversation with them, so it's a lot of fun.
Working here, I've met so many great people that have worked here for 30 years that have helped mentor me, and I've learned a lot from them, and I'm starting to get into a role now where I'm helping mentor some of the new guys that are graduating school and coming onto our team.
I've built a lot of lifelong friendships in the area I work in.
Allegion right now is my second home. I love it. I have friends. I live close to here.
My team is my family. I have a small team, so it consists of like 6 people. That's my family right there. I'm with them every day, all day, so whatever they need, I'm there.
The people are great. From the people that I work with, the support's outstanding, and all the people in the entire factory, just a great team environment. And that's what keeps me motivated to come into work every day.
I feel like the pride that the employees put into creating quality products for all of our customers is what motivates me.
I take pride in seeing our product out in the field, out in businesses, especially when I'm traveling.
As you know, you're making good quality doors, and it's just fun knowing that you making doors for the whole world.
The thing that motivates me the most is probably the challenges of solving problems.
You're constantly doing new and different things every day. There's different issues, different problems, and I really enjoy problem solving, so it gives me the opportunity to think outside the box and kind of be my own person while still accomplishing our total project.
So being a machinist requires troubleshooting every day, troubleshooting your machine as to why it alarms out, troubleshooting your programs. It makes you have to think, which is half of the fun of the job because it's not boring.
Yeah, manufacturing is constantly changing. You've got to think on the fly instantaneously if there's a challenging issue or a customer deadline. Sometimes you've got to think outside of the box a little bit in order to achieve that goal.
There's a new challenge brought to me every single day. There's new projects every day. One of our values is this is your business, run with it. So if you have an idea, you can make that happen and grow, and that is 100% what happens. So if any of my operators have a spark or an idea, I'll use them to help make that happen. So if they think that the standard isn't good enough, let's find the better standard, and we do it. Every day is different.
I learn something every day.
I think the opportunities to grow at Allegion are vast.
I love the opportunities to be creative and collaborative.
Allegion gives you a great opportunity to bring the skill set that you have acquired outside of the company in, and gives you another opportunity to acquire more skills.
Allegion has given me opportunities to put myself in a better position at work, and also is paying for my college currently and helping progress in my education.
I think the opportunities that present themselves in manufacturing are endless. And we talk to students as they come in about the ability to come in, and maybe you start in a great role with one of our team members out on the shop floor. People can venture around and do lots of different things in that environment. We have people that go from that to some of our lean technicians. They go to supervisor roles, they go to order entry, manufacturing, people that have worked their way up to running plants from starting on the shop floor. So the opportunities are endless. It's all based on the amount of effort and the desire that you put into it.
What manufacturing offers is so broad. So not only from a supply chain perspective, manufacturing operations, you can get into so many different avenues that encompasses. So no matter if you're driven from a quality perspective, engineering perspective, lean management, actual shipping and distribution, logistics, there's so many things you can go into. So the opportunities are endless, and it will never be the same challenge or same thing day to day.
You know, if there's things that you want to do professionally, you need to tell somebody. Raise your hand and say, hey, I'm in, I want to do that.
If you see somebody doing something, all you have to do is just ask, hey, this is something I'm interested. Is there a way to kind of move that way? And you can always learn. I mean, there's so many different things to learn in the warehouse that it's always growing.
I've been very lucky to have opportunities to learn and grow, very honestly, in things that I didn't even know I was capable of.
I've seen people go from being welders to being maintenance technicians. I've seen people go from being CNC operators up to programmers. I've seen the programmers go from the programming department into the engineering department, start working on some of the software in there.
I used to work on the line, and I became a team leader about 4 years ago. So that was my growth in the company, and hopefully one day I'll be able to grow more. So
I started out on the floor as a temp, and then I got a job as shipping and receiving. After it was about a year or so out there on the floor, the estimating job opened up, and I put a resume in for it, and I was lucky enough to get the job.
Manufacturing is definitely not what it used to be. It's not dark and dirty. As you see on our floor, there's robots, there's CNC, a lot of it's controlled by computers.
We have a 110-year-old brand here with our Von Duprin push bar exits, and yeah, we've got brand new robots that we're bringing in to do some polishing, and one, it's mesmerizing to watch them, but two, it's also impressive to see, hey, this new technology can come in and work on a product that's been around for 110 years.
Seeing the advanced technology that we have now with robots and the different tools that we use is really neat, really cool to work with.
The biggest change that I see in manufacturing is using data to drive process improvements and the increased amount of technology we're using. So we have a lot more robots, we have a lot more technical equipment, more skills are take to run those pieces of equipment, and it really is it's evolving and it's changing, and you have to be flexible.
So in one word, I would describe the future of manufacturing as exciting.
I would say it's very exciting, very bright.
I would say exciting, very exciting and inspiring.
I would describe the future of manufacturing as inspirational.
I would describe the future of manufacturing as committed.
I think the future of manufacturing is evolving. It is a constant change.
So it's constantly changing. We're always pushing the boundaries.
It's going to be changing. It's ever changing.
New innovation.
The future of manufacturing means continuous innovation.
I'd say limitless. I think with all the innovations, the new machines, the new tools, automation, it can go as far as only it can take it. I mean, there is no limit to it.
It's forever growing. Manufacturing technology is always advancing, and there's always new tools to learn how to use.
So automation is definitely the future of manufacturing.
I would say dynamic. It's going to constantly be evolving and changing, and we have to always position ourselves as employees and as leaders to be able to move with those changes.
I think as manufacturing becomes more modern, it's going to get highly more efficient. There's going to be more efficient ways to do things faster.
It's going to be technology. I mean, robotics. It's going to be exciting.
I would say ever growing. It's vibrant.
Dynamic.
Always growing, always on the move.
Imperative.
Elevating.
Exponentially rising.
Innovation.
Quality and safety.
It's the future of life.
The future of manufacturing is Allegion.
I'm so proud of all of our employees who took the time to share their words of inspiration with you on the future of manufacturing. In an industry that's so vibrant, it's hard to sum up all the opportunities in one word or phrase. I'm also extremely proud of the next group of employees you're getting ready to hear from, who will share personal stories about their manufacturing journeys with you today. Just 2 weeks ago, we gathered 5 of our employees, each from a different one of our facilities, online for a virtual discussion of manufacturing careers today. Let's take a look.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Allegion's 2020 Manufacturing Day. My name is Whitney, and I'm Reputation Management Leader here at Allegion. I'm sure it's been said already today, but I want to say it again. We are so excited to have you with us virtually, and I'm even more excited to introduce you to a number of Allegion employees from our manufacturing sites across the U.S. So let's get started today with introductions. Panelists, I'm going to ask that you each take a minute to introduce yourselves, give us your name, your location, your role, and how long you've been at Allegion. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Jamel.
So I'm Jamel. I'm currently stationed at Allegion in the Cincinnati, Ohio location. My position right now, I'm currently acting as a supervisor, but I'm transferring over to a change agent. I've been with the company for 6 years. So.
Thank you, Jamel. And next up, we have Milisha.
Hello, everybody. My name is Milisha, located in Indianapolis, Indiana. I have been with the company for 4 years. My position is the second shift team leader for the Von Duperen main line.
Thank you. Glad you're here with us too, Milisha. And Carla.
Hello, everyone. My name's Carla. I'm here in the Security Colorado location. I'm an order management supervisor. I've been with the company for 17 years. I'm proud to say I've had an opportunity to work in multiple departments, so I have been on the factory side as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Carla. And Sherry.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and I'm at the McKenzie location. I am a pace setter, which is just another term for team leader, and I've been here for 15 years.
Thank you, Sherry. And Janelle?
Hi, my name is Janelle, and currently I am in the Olathe, Kansas facility, and I am a supply chain leadership development program participant. And I actually just graduated college, so I've only been here for about 3 months.
Awesome. And then we also have Jeannie.
Hello, I'm in Princeton, Illinois. I've been with Allegion's for 2.5 years, and I'm an assembly operator.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for taking the time to share your experiences today. We have a lot of great questions for you, so we're going to go ahead and dive in now. I often hear that many of our manufacturing employees actually didn't expect to pursue a career in manufacturing. So if you didn't plan on working in manufacturing, why are you? How did you start? How did you find us? And I'm going to kick this one off with Sherry.
I actually was a medical administrative assistant, but I couldn't find a job in our area, and I couldn't afford to relocate, and I didn't want to travel. So I went to the unemployment office, and they told me that Republic Doors was hiring, and I applied, and I've been here ever since.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us, Sherry. And I also wanted to ask Milisha the same question. If you didn't plan on working in manufacturing, how did you start? How did you find Allegion?
I first heard of Allegion through my sister. I was going through hard times and thought I'd apply for a job. I love working with my hands, and after finding out that I can do just that, I went in and gave it my all. To me, it's like opening a box of surprises. There are so many different things that you can do in manufacturing. One day I'm learning how to do polish. The next thing I'm learning how to do coatings. So it's amazing at the opportunities that I have been learned and been granted.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I do think that's one of the misperceptions about working in manufacturing is that you do the same thing over and over, and there's not very many opportunities to learn, when in fact I know in our plants there are a variety of jobs, and we have people putting things together, we have people running machines, we have other jobs that people may not think about, like robot operators and material schedulers, customer service, and an enterprise excellence group even. So Janelle, I wanted to ask you, can you tell us about your role at Allegion, because I think it may be pretty unique, and how your role is critical to our manufacturing operations.
Yeah, so my role is pretty unique. Every 6 months, I get to go to a new plant and help support a different business need. So this means that I get to, as you say, like try out different career paths in manufacturing. So each rotation will allow me to make an impact that leads to the success of the overall business. So for example, my current role includes me supporting a large project that we have here. So I get to be on site and plan out a lot of the on-site details that go into that project. So without proper execution and planning of the details, the project could fail, thus causing a domino effect across other parts of the business. So therefore, it is very critical that I am here to ensure that the project is successful. And even though I only have a part in the overall project, it's still an extremely critical role to make sure that it's done right.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. And can I ask, sorry, Janelle, where you've been, what Allegion locations you've been to then as a part of that role, or where you're moving next?
So this is actually my first rotation. I did intern with the company last year, and I was helping out with the quality team in Carmel. So I've been in Carmel, and then I've been in Olathe.
Thanks for sharing that. I also wanted to check in with Jeannie. So Jeannie, my question for you is, what materials or technology would people be surprised to learn that you work with?
I work with 3 robotic arms. They feed the cylinders into like the baller, so different machines, and then put it back in a saddle, and then it comes over to us for us to assemble. But I like it because it's fun. It's a fast pace. You can kind of race with the robot. I like the fast pace.
Did you expect, having a career in manufacturing, that you'd be working with robotics?
No, I did not. I tell my grandkids all about it. You know, they tell me about their robots and stuff, and I tell them, well, I have 3 special ones, you know, high-tech ones. So they're like dinosaurs, which they like, but I love it.
Yeah, I love to hear that too. I think that's another thing that a lot of people don't think about when they think about manufacturing today, just how much technology is involved and how many technological advancements have been made, especially recently. And I know there's a lot of investment going into our Princeton facility right now with that too. So I think that's really cool you're a part of that. And something else that people are surprised to learn about Allegion is that we will pay for tuition reimbursement. So we pay up to $8,000 a calendar year for employees to go back to school if they want to. So that's my next question. I wanted to ask, are any of you currently using, or have you used this tuition reimbursement benefit? And if so, how has this benefit helped you in pursuing your own professional goals? How will it impact your long-term career in manufacturing? And Jamel, I think maybe you're one of those employees who has used it.
I am currently taking advantage of the tuition reimbursement. Right now, I'm attending Indiana Wesleyan University in Blue Ash, Ohio. The biggest thing about what I got out of the tuition reimbursement and going back to college is building a lot of confidence in myself. I'm going to school for business, and I get to understand the different view of the business. Also, I won't have a big bill after graduation. Currently, I received my associates, and in May I will get my bachelor's degree for business. So it's been a great experience, and I got a team of 32 people, and 3 of us are currently taking advantage of this program. So it's a great program to get into.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And I think, Carla, I'd heard that you had either taken part in the tuition reimbursement program before or are currently. So do you have any shared experiences there?
Yes, I'm actually, I actually graduated from Colorado Technical University with my bachelor's degree in business management. It was a very exciting point in my life because I chose business management because you get to learn a little bit of every area. You get to learn a little bit of everything that you would utilize in this type of atmosphere. I think it's going to open the doors to learning new things. Specifically, I started college not exactly knowing what degree to choose. And within that same year that I started college, I got a team lead position on one of our lock assembly lines. And I realized I really enjoy working with people. And I wanted to go ahead and pursue my degree where I can continue working with people and helping them develop as well. So I definitely encourage people to take advantage of our tuition reimbursement program. It does definitely open doors. My current position that in order management requires a degree. So it gave me the qualifications just to apply for the position. And I do think that it has a positive impact and will lead to other opportunities within the company.
Awesome. Well, I think you're right about that. I know I've seen lots of individuals at our manufacturing facilities or met lots of individuals who have taken advantage of it and have definitely seen a lot of career growth. So it's really exciting. Thank you both for sharing about that. I also wanted to ask a few of you, and Jeannie, I might start with you on this one. What about working at Allegion makes you the proudest?
The knowledge and the quality of our products, and knowing people that are using this in their businesses.
Very cool. Jamel, what about you?
I would say the thing that made me the most proudest is just the environment. We like a family in here, salary and hourly. We have a great time at work. We all get along. The mentorship program, like I said, I am attending college right now, but I dropped out of school in the 9th grade. And if it wasn't for this type of environment, people wanting to see you succeed and help you out, I would not have went back to college. I had my boss actually came to me and told me that I had good qualities and I probably would be good in a supervisor role. And I had a lot of fears about going into this position, but he sat me down and we went over a bunch of my fears and weaknesses and we developed a plan to attack this. And I stuck to the goal and I did it. And that's the main thing that I'm proud about with working with Allegion, just the family environment.
I love that. And I think you have a lot to be proud of in what you just shared with us. So that's really cool. Carla, I'd ask you the same question. What are you proudest about working here at Allegion?
Actually, interesting enough, I dropped out of school in the 9th grade. And when I started working at Allegion, I was 18 years old. When I was 21, I decided, you know what, I really missed out on my education. I really want to go back to school. I got my GED, and that same year that I completed my GED, I started college. And I think just being in this atmosphere and, like Jamal said, having support around you, having those supervisors help guide you and motivate you was a big thing. And it made me feel good about myself that even though I had dropped out of school, I went back and I started something that was going to help me advance. I think working with people is the biggest advantage for me because I'm a people person, but I like getting to know a variety of personalities. everybody's different. You got to kind of learn to understand different people. Everybody learns differently. Everybody trains differently. And there's so many different cultures within this company. I think that's the one thing that makes me most proud is being able to connect with different cultures and different personalities that come from different backgrounds. So that's what makes me proud.
I love it. And I want to bring Janelle back on too, just to ask, Janelle, if there was one piece of advice that you would have for someone who's getting ready to enter the manufacturing industry, what would that be?
So I would say to explore all of the options in the manufacturing industry. So, really meaning learn about all the different parts that you can, understand your strengths, things that you like, and how you can utilize them to be successful within manufacturing. So here at Allegion, we have a fantastic, diverse manufacturing team. And, we have people who are highly skilled at digging deep into 20,000 lines of data to people who have strong creative mindsets and can create insane, innovative ideas, all to people who thrive at leading and serving others and helping people and being hands-on with problem solving. So there's just so many different kinds of opportunities. As everyone here, we all have different, roles within manufacturing. So it really is a place to get along and to, try out different things within manufacturing.
Awesome. And Sherry, if I asked you that same question, what would your one piece of advice be for someone like the students who are listening, if they're wanting to enter the manufacturing industry?
Whatever job you choose or career you choose, always do your very best, because developing a good work ethics is very beneficial for you and your employer.
I love that too, and it reminds me a lot of our values here at Allegion and across all of our brands. Have a passion for excellence. Sherry, I think is a lot of what you just mentioned with good work ethic, being excited about what you do. And Milisha, I wanted to ask you too, if you had one piece of advice for someone who was wanting to enter the manufacturing field, what would you say to them? What would that be?
I think to sum it all up, I'll have to say to be patient. Off of what Carla was saying, even with people, even with the manufacturing industry, everything changes. People come and go, devices come and go and change. So I have to say to be patient.
I like that too, and I think what you just mentioned with devices coming and going, there's just so much change from an innovation perspective too. That to everyone's point who's been talking about learning and growth, there's just always opportunity for patience and taking the time to learn new things, and just really investing in yourself and in your career by doing that. So the last thing then, and I want everybody to take a turn answering here, is I just want you each to summarize, if you could describe today's manufacturing careers or your own manufacturing career in just one word or one phrase. And I know that's probably really hard to do, but what would that one word or that one phrase be? And I'm gonna toss this to Janelle first.
Thank you. So I would say creativity, being creative. And, many people wouldn't think necessarily manufacturing and immediately think creativity, but when problems arise or when things change, being able to think creatively is a huge benefit. That's something that I've been definitely using in my role here to just think outside the box, solve new problems. So definitely creativity.
I love it. And Jeannie, how about you? What would your one word or phrase be and why?
Okay, I would say appreciation, and because it is like a family environment when everybody appreciates each other, when we work together, the training, the knowledge. I love it. I love working with the people. I like knowing that I can grow and other people can grow also.
I love that. And thanks for taking the time today too to do this panel. You shared a lot of amazing insights with us, so thank you. Okay, how about Milisha? What would your one word or phrase be?
I will have to say keep climbing. No matter where you go, what position you take, It's always going to be a mountain that you're going to have to get over just to reach the top. So keep climbing.
And Sherry, what would you say? What's your one word or phrase?
I would say motivating, because we have all these people here that are over us, and they always encourage us to do our very best and to strive to advance yourself or help the company in any way that we possibly can, that would to better our jobs or better somebody else's job or the industry itself.
Motivating, I like that a lot. Carla, how about you? What would you say, Carla?
I would say being open-minded and being brave. To me, I feel like I developed the skills of being open-minded, you know, being open to different people's opinions, trying out new things, and being brave, you know, being brave enough to be on a live video, being brave enough to apply for a position that you have to interview, being brave enough to learn new things. That's what I have learned here working with Allegion.
Awesome. And Jamel, you get to close us out on this one. What would your one word or phrase be? And no pressure.
All right, no problem. Originally, I wanted to say think outside the box, but Janelle said that already. So I'm gonna just go with enjoy yourself when you come into this building. Get to know the person to the left of you, get to know the person to the right of you, because you're gonna be spending a lot of time with them. And if you can enjoy yourself here at work while putting out a quality product on time, it even make you feel good about yourself when you come to work. So enjoy your time when you're here. That's all.
I think that's actually perfect. That Janelle stole your answer, because you just shared another one of our Allegion values, which is celebrate who you are and enjoy what you do. And I think we all do a pretty good job of doing that here at Allegion. So I just want to celebrate you guys right now and say thank you so much for sharing these incredible insights with the students who are listening today. Really appreciate all of you and appreciate all the work that you've been doing as a part of an essential manufacturing industry right now. So thank you for your time.
Thanks, Whitney, for facilitating that outstanding dialogue. So the employees you just heard from truly showcase the broad variety of experiences available in our field. Now I have the honor of introducing to you yet another Allegion team member who's had many valuable experiences in manufacturing. In fact, this individual actually oversees Allegion's 30+ manufacturing operations across the globe. I could share a lot about Cindy's leadership and her career achievements, but I know she's here today because she wants to share her own real-life story about the value of and the opportunities within manufacturing. Cindy?
Thank you, Dan. And hello, everyone. It's great to get to join you today and talk about a topic that I am very, very passionate about, manufacturing. And I hope what you have heard so far will help to inspire you to consider this field. You know, after listening to the panel discussion that we just heard, which was outstanding, by the way, and I learned a lot, I want to start by answering the last question that Whitney asked about what one word or phrase signifies manufacturing to each individual. And for me, it's actually two words. It's my life. I've been in the manufacturing industry for 35 years now, and it has truly been the centerpiece of my life, both from the standpoint of career, but also from the financial and personal standpoint. Like several of our panelists that we heard from, I also funded my college education through the opportunities presented to me through manufacturing. More than that though, or in addition to that, I've purchased my home, I've raised 4 daughters and put them through college, traveled the world many times over. I've spent 6 years working in a foreign country. I kept up with technology. I've made many, many friends. We've heard about the people connection and how important that is, and definitely can attest to that. And I've just learned a ton, and I've just lived my life, thanks to the opportunities a career in manufacturing has afforded me. And I've never stopped learning. So going back, how did I begin? And why did I choose manufacturing? Well, at the time that I graduated from high school, the economy was in a downturn and jobs were very hard to come by. And so I was very sensitive to going into a field that I thought would be interesting, but would also provide a secure future and a strong career path. I attended Purdue University and obtained an industrial engineering degree. While I was in college, I actually worked as a co-op student for General Motors. And then after graduation, I went on to work full-time for General Motors as an industrial engineer. Back then, I spent my days on the factory floor, largely setting up assembly lines for automotive electronics. I also was a material handling engineer, so I designed elaborate material handling systems, including the controls, and was responsible for getting these installed and debugged. And it was really a lot of fun to get to see these creations, and it was a team effort, but get to see my creations on the factory floor. Interestingly, the GM plant that I started working in Kokomo, Indiana, is one you may have heard about recently if you've listened to the news relative to the COVID activity. It's actually the plant that President Trump enlisted to make ventilators when they were short in demand. And I was very, very proud to see this effort. Throughout my early career, I moved between different roles in manufacturing, like some of what we've heard about during this call today. This allowed me to learn a number of skills in my career that I could build upon as I progressed. After about 5 years of working in industry, I actually returned to Purdue for a year, and I earned my master's degree in engineering. And similar to the great tuition program that we have here at Allegion and that we've heard about from several of the panelists, I took advantage of General Motors program at the time. And I just cannot stress enough what a great benefit the tuition reimbursement program is, and also what a great investment that education is for you. So a major milestone for me along the way was a job I took as a plant manager, still while I was at General Motors. This was in Reynosa, Mexico. And I ended up spending 6 years there. It was supposed to be a 3-year assignment, turned out to be 6. But I went on to be the overall leader of 4 plants, responsible for 4,000 employees. At that time, I was the only U.S. woman working within any GM plant in Mexico, and really any I knew of. It was a huge learning experience for me, and I would say it was a great adventure for my family. Eventually, I decided to make a move from GM and the automotive industry over to Ingersoll Rand, and Ingersoll Rand was actually the predecessor to Allegion. While I was a little nervous about moving to a new company after spending nearly 20 years in automotive, I quickly found that the manufacturing and the leadership skills I had developed were directly transportable and applicable to Allegion. So since I've been at Allegion, I've led the quality organization, I've led operations, purchasing, and now more recently this overall supply chain organization. My more recent roles have been very global in nature, which has led to significant travel. Last year, I traveled to Asia, to Europe, and to Mexico at least 4 times each, and 1 time to Australia. So lots of frequent flyer miles going on there. I have worked with so many wonderful, wonderful people, and with them helped to make a difference for our customers and for our employees. When I was in your position deciding what to study or what to do with my adult life, and when I decided to go into manufacturing, I had absolutely no vision of the career path I've had and the wonderful experiences I've lived. As I said, my words about manufacturing is my life. Manufacturing has been my life, and it's given me a great life. So many great, great experiences and wonderful people along the way. Let me close by saying that manufacturing is important, it's rewarding, and it is a fantastic field. Employees of all skill sets are in high demand. They were when I was your age, and they are now. We need you. We will train you. Manufacturing in the U.S. Manufacturing is critical to the U.S. economy, and it's critical to the U.S. security. That being said, we live in a global economy now, so many roles today in manufacturing do have some global aspect. Manufacturing is on the forefront of technology, and continuing to learn and develop skills is a must. Manufacturing jobs pay very well above many other sectors, and this will likely continue as skills continue to be in very high demand. Finally, I would say manufacturing is a broad and exciting field with many, many different paths that you can take. Mine is just one example. And with that, I am going to turn it back over to Sarah.
Thank you so much, Cindy, for sharing your manufacturing story. We've also heard directly from a few community leaders of the value of manufacturing today. With this in mind, we'd like to share some special remarks from a couple of our elected officials from the great state of Colorado.
Hello, everyone. I'm Congressman Doug Lamborn, and I am glad to serve you in the 5th Congressional District of Colorado. Last year, President Trump signed an official proclamation declaring the first Friday in October as Manufacturing Day. I am excited to join you virtually for today's event. Manufacturers have mobilized to respond to the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic in ways unseen in modern history. The industry has been on the front lines as part of the nation's critical infrastructure, supplying healthcare workers, working toward treatments, and producing Americans' daily needs. As millions of Americans continue to work from home, our manufacturers serve on the front lines every day, ensuring that Americans have access to the goods they need. I cannot commend them or thank them enough for their service. Manufacturers are key in creating pharmaceuticals, vaccines, military products, security devices, and thousands of other items. In the 5th Congressional District of Colorado, we have over 400 different manufacturing companies, which provide over 11,000 jobs in our community. In Colorado, our manufacturers are especially key in providing for our military and for the defense of our nation. Today, on MFG Day, I celebrate all of the highly skilled creators who are the backbone of our society and who continue to find innovative solutions to everyday problems. Manufacturing has been the backbone of our American economy. Our future success will depend on manufacturing's resiliency. We must continue bringing these vital jobs back from overseas. I look forward to ushering in a new generation of American manufacturing, and I thank all of the manufacturers and partners for joining us on this special day. I look forward to seeing all of the exciting developments moving forward. Thank you again for letting me speak to you today.
Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to help you celebrate Manufacturing Day and this virtual field trip exploring the industry. As the mayor of Colorado Springs, I realize the importance of manufacturing jobs in helping our community thrive in good times and persevere in challenging times. These jobs are truly essential right now as we face the COVID-19 pandemic and its consequences. This city is grateful for the critical work you're doing. I appreciate Allegion's efforts to educate and recruit young people, and I hope they'll find great success in the industry. We're all working together to make Colorado Springs the best place to live, work, and play. Thank you for your commitment to our community and enjoy this event.
All right, everyone. As you think about all that you've heard today, please take a look at this simple slide and consider this. Everything you see on Earth that didn't occur in nature was created in a manufacturing facility by very talented and dedicated people just like you. Manufacturing is fundamental to our society. So I'll leave you with this for today as a final thought. We're looking for you. We want your help. We want your skill, your talent, your ingenuity. So please participate in things like technical educations and continue to develop strong reading and writing skills. Check back with us often about opportunities at the website listed here. And we thank you for your participation today in this event that means so much to us. Have a great day.